in the same way.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, no need to be so modest. After all, I may have a job for someone with your particular talents.
That's a fair headcanon, Nova. I mean, he's clearly uncomfortable anytime anyone says anything even, like, mildly romantic to him.
I'm listening.
I need you to retrieve 3 crates of particular import from a ship that was wrecked at sea.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
This cargo has likely washed ashore on all the far-flung corners of the world, so it will be a task of some
This sounds like a huge pain in the
Can I
ass.
count on your assistance?
Fine. Throw it on the pile.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Oh, and whatever you do, you must not unseal the cargo.
Okay.
Well, now I'm curious. Why can't I open it?
I was shipping some rather unique products. If you were to see them, it might place me in something of a dilemma.
Lady, are you selling drugs or sex toys? Those are the only options.
Hey, it's your money. You don't want me to look? Fine.
I mean, when you're on a massive, like, epic adventure, I do feel like that is the appropriate response to being hit on. Is like, I literally don't have time for this right now.
Excuse me, sir?
Your hair's very odd, but I feel like it's kind of cool.
You mean me?
Yes, yes. People have been talking. They say you're a very adept freelance agent.
I mean, I dabble here and there. Oh, NieR, right.
I'm a jeweler by trade, you see, and I'm currently in search of a precious gem known as the Mermaid Tear.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
I don't know much about jewelry. Sorry.
Well then, let me tell you. I believe the tear to be located somewhere in this very town. I know I'm close, so very close.
It's in Facade.
This seems like more than just a business transaction for you.
You see to the core of me, sir. The Mermaid Tear is one of my family's most precious heirlooms.
All right, I don't believe you.
My uncle was the previous possessor, but upon his death
I don't-
some 50
no,
years ago,
I'm calling bullshit
the
on this
jewel
whole
vanished
story.
without a trace.
It belongs to my family, but my uncle lost it 50 years ago after stealing it.
During the course of my research, I discovered that he once sent the jewel to this very town.
Well, if it's that important, I'd be willing to help.
1,000 thank yous, good sir. The assistance of a local such as yourself will surely make the search that much more fruitful.
I'm not from here. But sure, okay.
Not a problem.
What else we got? Hey, what's going on with you?
Hey, I know you. You're that kid who takes any job, no matter how weird or demeaning.
All right, listen. Just because you're right doesn't mean I want you to say it like that.
Not really how I'd phrase it, but okay.
I've got a merchant ship that needs some repairs. Think you can round up some materials for me? I need 5 logs, 20 dented metal boards, and 10 stripped bolts. I'd ask if you're up for it, but I know you are.
Fuck you.
Hey, good to see you again. Looks like you're feeling better.
I can't give up on my dream that easily. Seasickness is terrible, but I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
It's been 5 years, you haven't figured out something else to do?
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for one, I'm working on my own herbal cure. It's a bit of a work in progress, though. I'm not totally sure about the ingredients.
Wait, what? hold on. Wait. I think you're doing this a bit out of order.
I see.
Hey, I don't suppose you'd mind getting an ingredient for me, would you?
Only if you know what it is.
You can buy it from the Strange Things store in Versailles. I wouldn't ask, but you're the only guy I know who can get in there.
Sure, I can do that.
Great! The item I need is a mandrake leaf. Thanks so much.
You want to try that again?
Hey, I know you. You're that...
No.
I need...
Fine.
That hurt. A trading business, huh?
Only because I'm pretty sure I already have it.
No, it's just that... Well, I've never left this area. It's got me wondering what it would be like to visit another country. I'd love to take Yonah on a trip like that sometime.
And someday you shall.
Thanks,
I will.
Weiss.
I'm sure of it.
That's 5 logs, 20 dead...
Okay, I do not have them. Boy, we got all... Oh, geez, there's another one.
Mermaid tier.
Oh.
Never heard of it. The lighthouse lady would have been the one to ask. She knew everything about precious stones.
Well, that doesn't help me now.
That old woman, is it?
Yep.
Perhaps a visit to her home is in order.
Time to loot Lighthouse Lady's belongings. In before the mermaid tier is in her house. I think, joking aside, I think it's actually kind of striking and compelling to see in 5 years how much has changed, but also how little.
There are 2 letters here for the lighthouse lady. According to the postmark, they're 50 years old. Didn't that jeweler say the mermaid tier was lost 50 years ago?
It may be more than mere coincidence. It may behoove us to sneak a look inside these letters.
Is that okay,
Well, I
though?
suppose it can't hurt.
Here's
Here's the first letter. I am enclosing the mermaid tier with my next letter.
All right, we
It's the
did
only
it.
thing I have found in this world
Nailed
that can
it!
hope to compare to your beauty. And here's the second one. My dearest, I fear I cannot send
Well,
the mermaid tier at
shit.
this time. I hope you can forgive me for this terrible slight. So the mermaid tier was supposed to go to the lighthouse lady, but never made it.
And yet the tier is no longer with its original owner. What can we conclude from this?
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, the second letter was sent from seafront, which means the postman's father had started writing letters by that time.
Which means the jewel must have made its way to this town. Ah, but I smell a rat. To the post office!
What? Is that a logic leap, or am I just, like, not paying attention? It feels like Weiss just skipped, like, a bunch of steps to get there. Time to do this puzzle for like the 5th time. He's right though, I ain't thrilled. Honestly, Nova, they're not that bad as long as the blocks aren't painfully slow. And in this, they are just barely acceptable. I found a fishing trip. I found a fishing tip in a box. So I went to the post office and there was literally no one there, so, like, what do? Also, I feel like we have, like... I feel like we have nearly all of the side quests for the entire rest of the game at this point. And about a third of them have us, are like, hey, we should just go to the Facade Strange Thing store. That's where you should go. Also. No. This? Yeah. I need 2 more logs. I have everything else. I wonder if I could just buy them. This is a maritime town. They should have lumber materials.
Where did that enormous ship even come from?
Thank you. At least somebody acknowledged it.
There's not much left, but take a look around.
You literally have more than before.
I'll try to...
There aren't too many entry points, but since it's so dangerous outside the wall...
Do you have weapons?
We've got the latest in weapons from foreign lands.
Ooh. Oh, these are expensive. But I need them. So, gimme. And that was all my money. That's okay.
Thanks.
Side quests. We do need those weapons, so like that's not a frivolous purchase. What else am I spending money on? Completing side quests mostly. Avoiding grinding. Well, I think we've done pretty much everything we need to do here. I would take the boar.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
I don't disagree with Weiss here. But you know what? This is just a thing. There are... Man, someone is gonna get punched so hard. It's you! I say that, but like, I've known some couples in my time. Sometimes they just thrive on the chaos. I don't really get it myself, but like, there are some people for whom like being in a relationship just means knock down, drag out arguments all the time, and that's just kind of how they go through life. And that seems to work for them? I don't get it, but that doesn't mean I have the right to, you know, judge or say you're wrong. Well, I don't think Red Bagman ended up out in the, I don't think he ended up out in the plains. Cutscene? Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. It's you. What's up?
No, you, oh, hey!
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
Okay.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
Jesus Christ.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
Weiss is everyone. Every single one of us. All of us. He's speaking my heart right now.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's 3.
It's all right to
3
do
trips.
this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
It is. It absolutely is. Alright, well that didn't really... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, see, the best way I can explain that, Nova, is like, that's something that, like, that makes head sense to me. Like, I can sort of understand the logic in it, but can't actually, like... But it's one of those things that, like, I understand it in theory, but not in practice.
Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Oh my god.
You say this.
That is the most Weiss thing to say ever. Just unleash your soul upon the canvas of the page. That is 1000% exactly how I would expect Weiss to refer to writing. As a writer, I am annoyed. I am annoyed at Weiss for sounding how people think writers sound. Same, Nova. I mean, adrenaline from like interpersonal conflict makes me sick and anxious. And then I lose my appetite for several days. Which I've recently learned is something that I get from my dad's side of the family. It is not, Sadie.
Hey, Post.
Not to that level.
Sorry, you're not him.
Like, you can write out a gift list without sounding like you're Shakespearean.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place.
What? What?
Anyway, you here for a package or something?
Wait, no. What do you mean you swung by for a letter and then started running the damn... That's not how anything works!
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
Uh-oh.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
I bet it's not what it seems like, though.
Any idea where she might have went?
Or they're both dead.
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day.
I mean...
Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
I guess there's a logic in that.
We keep telling the kids here in...
I am immediately concerned as well.
I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
Hey, there's stuff up here. Oh yeah, that thing that looks like a platform but isn't. Hello, child.
Nobody's ever gonna find me here.
I feel like we're in an era of humanity where that's not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, Sadie, I wanted to ask details, but I always tend towards not asking details because I'm always like...
Kinda. Emil.
Alright. I always kind of feel like, you know, if you want to volunteer details, you will. Otherwise, I don't want to put the pressure on to, like, relive it. Hey, what's up, friends?
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in... well, ever, I guess.
But, you know, internet hugs. I do understand the feeling of, like, being caught in the middle of a bunch of conflicts and feeling bad about it, so... Not much I can say, but, you know... I hope that it resolves in a reasonable manner relatively soon.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? Not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
Interesting. So not only is this in the game, but like, I assume they would add it in like an optional dungeon, but it seems to be like right along the main quest line.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Okay. Yeah, if this is in reference to what I think it's in reference to, this is something that has actually been a major source of
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put
There's
our
a ladder.
minds to it.
there's well, ropes in the shape of a ladder.
Hey, this is one of the pieces.
Oh. Oh, decision time. Yeah, so it's been a source of stress and pressure for you. Or at least, like, activity. I know you've been doing a lot of work on trying to run it. So, I don't know. I'm sure it sucks the way things shook out, but if you're stepping away from it, it may ultimately be for the better. I'm gonna look up whether it's better to look inside the cargo or not, because I feel like I seem to remember this is a thing. Okay. We're gonna look inside.
Sorry, lady, but I need to know what I'm transporting here.
Are you sure this is really something we were meant to... Oh, and what is this?
Whatever it is, it's been waterproofed somehow. And it smells like explosives.
All right, still not sure if it's drugs or sex toys.
This is some rather dangerous cargo we've been asked to find. It is filled with strange potions and documents.
What on earth was that old woman transporting?
These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
It's fine. I saved. We're good. It's good. It's fine. Yeah, and I understand, like, you set up to do something like that, and oh.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
What?
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
Yeah, she's like not even firing back on Weiss's. Like Weiss has called him Weiss has called Kaine hussy no less than like 3 times, and she hasn't said anything.
You really shouldn't push yourself.
Something is up.
Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
That boy is so precious. He's so
This
precious.
place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. Look there, on the floor. I believe we've found ourselves a lantern.
Okay.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
All right.
We require a key in order to proceed.
All right, Weiss. I don't need you to tell me that a key is required for a locked door.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
Anyway, Sadie, I completely understand the feeling of like, oh, I signed on to do this, and then it just kind of didn't go well, so I'm stepping away from it. But it just, you know, it just feels disappointing. But like, the closest thing I can think of that was like this was I ran a fantasy football league with my family for a while. And by my family, I mean like half my family and half Jesse's family, and we all like did it together in a big thing. But then like, it just became like people complaining about things all the time. And eventually, and then like, I was running it through my Yahoo account. My Yahoo account literally got hacked by Russians and I couldn't get back into it. So I had to make a new thing, and then people fell off and they were like, what, like, why can't we use the old one? And I eventually threw my hands up and was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And it sucked, but I feel way better for it.
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office.
That's not quite the same, but,
down and take
you know,
her back to town with us.
The TLDR is, you know, in the long run, you'll probably be better off for not having to deal with it. But it, you know, it sucks that it feels bad today. Huh.
There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
What is with this ship anyway?
This is
There
cool.
may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
And also, this is exciting because this is the first truly new thing that I've done in this game.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Hidden so deep in veils of